Okay. Hello. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our special Wednesday evening training. And we've got a special guest star tonight. So I'm not going to be doing any talking. I'm just going to be quiet over here in the background. And I'm going to let our special guest share a very interesting story for us. Need to share the sound and get going. It's going to get me out of the way.
My name is Mdu. My name is Mokwena, one of the direct distributors of GNLD, and I am your friend. I have come today to show you how you can make extra income out of the GNLD business. Exactly the way it was shown to me some time back when I also came into a meeting for the first time. I was in a meeting room like this 21 years ago. It was on the 27th of December 1983. And at that time, I was a school teacher. My wife was a nursing sister. We were both professional people. As professional people, we were struggling. We could hardly make ends meet. We were living from hand to mouth. So we really needed an extra income, something to supplement our income. So this opportunity was then offered to us. And at that point in time, I had debts up to here. You could hardly see me. Well, it's easy now because I'm bald. It's easy to see that it's me. So when they said to us, this was a way of making money, I said to myself, I wonder if they know who they're talking to when it comes to money. Because I don't sleep where money is involved. I just go flat in. Anyway, then took the business and we went on with it. My first year was 1984, and at the end of 1984, I did it part-time at that time. At the end of 1984, I fired my boss. If I use a GNLD term, I would say I retired at an early age. Now, why did I stop working? I stopped working because at that time I had paid off all my debts. I was debt-free. You know, when you do not have debts, your route, the way of living also changes. I had to stop using the route that is used by people who have got debts. So what I did, I then became full-time, and as a full-time person, what I normally do now is that when I go to work, I move out of the back door of my house and I walk around and I come in through the front door and, and I am at work. So, because of this opportunity, we have enabled our children to get the best education the country can offer. As a result, my son, well, he went through, he became an engineer. Well, he fired his boss 2 months back, 3 months back, because he followed his dad. He's in the dad's business now. So the daughter is also a manager of a manageress of Spar supermarkets, but she's also, in fact, end of last month, she became a brand new Emerald director in the GNLD business. It's amazing what things, how things change and the lifestyle changes at home once you have brought GNLD in it. The life that we lead at home, it's so good that whenever one doesn't see another, now I'm referring to my wife and I, we feel lonely. You just pick up a phone and you say, sweetheart, where are you? And she says, sweetheart, where are you? In other words, by bringing GNLD into your home, you are making the love that existed when you were standing in front of that priest more cemented. It becomes more cemented. And there is no, in fact, in a GNLD way, a GNLD family, the word divorce has no place. It doesn't even cross anyone's mind, because you become so much attached to each other in such a way that you end up living as brothers and sisters, not as men and wives. But anyway, through the GNLD business, we have been doing it now for the past 21 years, and we have, I forgot to tell you the lifestyle. You know, when I was a school teacher, I don't remember once having been offered a trip with my school, at least to go to the seaside, just go to the beach for the wonderful, wonderful work that you have done with your pupil and with your teachers and do. No, they've never done that. With the GNLD business, I have seen 26 countries. They have taken me all over. And right now, as I am here, I am leading a life that I never ever crossed my mind. Wherever I go, the company pays. Whatever I eat, the company pays. Whatever I get into to transport me, the company pays. You get to a stage where you don't know when to use your money. Now, imagine something like that happening to an ex-teacher. You know, that is something not common amongst teachers. Anyway, we have, in fact, we were told that if you are in this type of business, you will be able to lead the life you want to lead. You will play with your dream toys. And that is exactly what is happening to us. Fiki and I, we're living in a dream house. We have a house on top of another house. As a result, when we go to sleep, we climb the stairs. I don't think that life is common amongst teachers. Wow. And the beauty of it is what? That house is paid for. We don't have a bond through the GNLD business. So what you have today, guys, in fact, let me just show you what you have today. You are having a business called GNLD. And it all starts from here. It all starts from you. The decision that you make today will determine your success. After having made a decision and you say you want to be part of it, well and good. Get into it and start becoming involved. How are you going to do it? The first one, we want you to use the products. Now, why must you use the products? You will use the products because we want you to build up confidence in the product. We want you to build up believability in the product. You will not understand, you will not have confidence in the product if you are going to say, Campbell said 3NN does this and this. If you go about and you say, Campbell said 3NN, Campbell said 3NN, when you get to the third one, he is going to ask you, who is Campbell? So to make sure that you are not confronted with a situation like that, you rather say, I say. And you'll only say I when you use the product. And the company says, in order for us to believe that you're using the product with your family, you must buy products to the value of 100 points every month. Then you are using the products. Now, once you have used the products, guess what's going to happen? You are going to start doing what you do, but you are not paid off. Is there anyone amongst us who has gone into a restaurant and ate a good food, and you came out and you told your friends about the food that you ate in that restaurant, and they then all went to that restaurant and they sat and they ate the food and they agree with you. They say, yes, the food in this restaurant is nice. But did the manager of the restaurant or the owner pay you for that? No. You see? Now, we are asking you to do what you are already doing. The only thing is that we want you to be paid for what you're doing. Is there anyone who has gone to a movie? In fact, you go to a movie and you see Spider and you come and tell people, have you seen Spider? And they say, what is Spider? You say, it's a movie that is with the stairs now, and you just get there and you enjoy the movie. And the people go there and they enjoy the movie. They say, wow, you were right. The Spider is fantastic. And yet they don't pay you. So we are saying now, get paid for what you are doing. What are you going to do now? You use the product. And after having used the product, you'll go out and say, ha, 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 ha. Do you know 3NN? And they say, what's 3NN? Wow, you're old-fashioned. You don't know 3NN. You see, people don't want to be old-fashioned. And once you say, then you say, okay, fine, I will give you 3NN. You bring the 3NN, they'll pay you. Wow, guess what? You have made money because you have introduced a person to a product. So how did you do that? It's because you started using the product. In other words, if once you have used the product, it's going to be easy for you to go out and then share the product with other people. And the company only says, try and get 12, only 12 people who will buy or who will use 100 points worth of product. That's all we need. Get only 12 who will do just like you. They will use 100 points just like you. When you have got 12 using 100 points, you are now generating a total of 1,200 points. Am I right? Now, if you add the 1,200 points that you are generating from those people who are using the product, together with the one that you are using, your business is now doing 1,300 points, 1,300 points. Now, when you have got a business doing 1,300 points, you are now a business person, but you are running a small business. Okay? You do have a business, but it is a small one. Okay? Now, if you want to make this business to be big, you have got to go to the third point. And the third point says, recruit or duplicate yourself. I like that term. Duplicate yourself. In other words, go and find another one who is going to do exactly just like you. You are having a small business, then why don't you go out and look for this one? And also look for this one. And also look for this one. In other words, we are saying to you, go out and get three people outside there. Duplicate yourself 3 times. Now, if you have got these 3, this one could be from your friends. Is there anyone with a friend? All I want is one. Not all of them. Then, of course, the next one is your neighbor. And remember, a neighbor is not necessarily a person with a house next to yours. Everybody in PE is your neighbor. I'm talking about KwaZulu-Natal. That's your neighbor. Okay. So let's make sure that we understand that everybody you come across is a neighbor. Get one from them. And then, of course, the last one is your relative. No one comes from a tree. We all have relatives, am I right? And we must not forget, even in-laws are relatives. Okay. Now, you have got your 3. I said duplicate yourself. Now, what did I mean by that? I mean, if your business is doing 1,300 points per month, you must try and make these to, in fact, you must empower them. Remember, we are in a business whereby we are people empowering people. So you now have got to empower these 3 to be like you. What are they going to do? They are going to follow the 3 steps. They will use the products, it's 100 points. They will share the products. In other words, get other people to use 100 points just like you, then we'll add another 1,200 there, 1,200 there, 1,200 there. Guess what happens? This one has a business doing 1,300 and this one has a business doing 1,300. In other words, you've got now 3 small businesses. Okay. But now, as you have these running their small businesses together with yours, what is going to happen, the computer at the office, it will add this all up. Let's try and imitate the computer. 1 3 plus 1 3? 2 6. 2 6 plus 1 3? 3 9 plus 1 3? 5,200. You are very good. In fact, you're better than me. That's why I left teaching. Good job. Now, once you have a business doing in excess of 4,000 points per month, you change from being you. You are now called a director. And as a director, you start now to earn 6,500 rand per month. That is the combination of bonuses and profits. 6,500 rand per month as a director. Wow, I'm sure with that kind of money, you'll start now to have a car that will run on, you'll start now to have a car that will run on one and the same type of tires. In other words, if it's Goodyear, it's going to be Goodyear all round. if it happens in PE, but it's happening in KwaZulu-Natal. You get a person running on a Goodyear, the other one is Firestone, the other one is a Ridgeland. Okay. Now, I really don't know what happens with money. Immediately you get it, you just get that feeling. You wish you could get more. Am I right? Oh, good. So if you feel like you want to get more, then I say to you, that's perfect. All you need to do now is to go down and empower your 3 again. Make these 3 become directors just like you. Remember, we have gone up to here with them. We didn't go to number 3. So all you've got to do now is to make sure that they also duplicate themselves. Are you still with me? When they have duplicated themselves, guess what happens? This one will be a director, and this one will be a director, and this one will be a director. All of a sudden, you are all directors. Who cares? Now, how many directors do you have now? Immediately you generate 3 directors in your downline. The company, in excess of profit. I'm not going to include the profits now here. I'm just going to give you a bonus that will come from the company straight away. It will be 11,000 rand per month. Per month. And I know right now that some of you are saying, too good to be true. Yes, it happens. We've got people in this room who earn this kind of money per month. Now, most people always look at this point, at this money, as a once-off. That's why they don't have insight of the whole opportunity. I want you to look at it on monthly basis for the next 12 months. If you earn 11,000 for the next 12 months, you'll be debt-free. Completely. Anyway, I do not know what's wrong with the money. Immediately you get it, you feel, you wish like you could get more. Am I right? Yes. Now, if you want more, I am saying to you, it's no problem. Go out and develop another 3 directors, which will then now make a total of 6 directors. Once you have 6 directors, the income goes up. You will then now be paid 31,000 per month. And I know for sure that what you are saying, you are right. There are people now who are saying to me, no wonder they brought him all the way from KwaZulu-Natal. He is the best liar. Let me tell you, I also felt like that. It was after I did it when I realized that they were telling the truth. I am saying to you this evening, if you want to believe what I've just said, go out and do it. Because I know that after you have done it, this money, in fact, I can take you further than this. I can say to you, you see this 31,000 per month? This is exactly where it starts by right. This is where our business starts. It starts here. There are guys who are earning far, far beyond this. In fact, once you get onto a level higher than this one, you get to develop what is called a GNLD disease. You want me to explain what that is? A GNLD disease, it's a situation whereby you get your money at the end of the month, and the month gets over quickly before you finish your money. Would you like to experience that? It's a nice disease, I tell you. In fact, right now, I am in a situation where on the first or on the third or the fourth day of the month at home, when they see me sitting all by myself, they see tears running down my chin. And when they ask, what's wrong, Dad? I say, oh, another income is coming. And they ask me, they say, then what's wrong with that? I say, I don't know what to do with it. Anyway, jokes aside, guys, I just want to say to you, if you want to make use of this opportunity, this is what I want, this is what I'm urging you to do. I want you to turn back to the person who invited you tonight. Because that person who has brought you here tonight loves you far, far more than what your family does. You know, I am in a situation right now in Durban that whenever I see my sponsor, I hug him. I always try to do whatever I can do to make him realize how proud I am that he offered me this opportunity. Because had it not been for him, I wouldn't be leading the life I'm leading. That is why I am saying to you, you are here today. Don't ever you make a mistake of getting out of those doors without having filled in that form, without having told the person who brought you tonight that, yes, count me in. I'm going to be part of your business. Because you will be doing it today without knowing what you're doing, but 2 years, 3 years down the road, you'll run short of words to thank him.
Yep.
Excellent.
Right. So now you know how to tell stories.
Thank you, Sean. The purpose of this tape, I wanted to bring us all back to basic. I think we've seen that tape many years ago, and it's quite refreshing from where we came, and with all the modern convenience which has made streamlined presentations and what have you much easier. If you go back to basics, I don't know if any of you noticed that hall, how crowded it was.
Right.
You can remember those days when we used to have 2-3 meetings a week even. So we want to sort of generate that back. And it's only enthusiasm and excitement that can bring it back there. Is there any comments from the team that are on at the moment?
Tell stories.
We can do it, but we just have to do it.
John
Not-
and Debbie, I love you. As Bruce said.
Thank you, Julie.
I love you,
Judy,
John and Debbie.
I love you.
Oh dear.
Oh, my dear.
So we've got a couple of minutes left. And what's happening next week?
Yes, it's a
It's more
summit.
commercial break. And Mandy and Ansi are going to be telling us why they're going.
Okay, shall I start?
Go for it.
Okay, summits and any events are extremely important. You go to the summit and you're excited about it because you know you're going to learn things that you haven't seen before. And as you move through your business, you will start picking up other things. And one of those other things could be what actually ignites your business into the next level. So you go there with an open mind and you think of yourself as an electron. If you put enough excited electrons together, they all bounce. And once they start bouncing, things happen. So yes, the summit is definitely the place to go. And as long as once you come back that you use what you've learned, your business will bounce too.
Well done.
Thanks.
Excellent. Well done. Yeah, for me, it's all those words that you said and what Ndu said. And yeah, the excitement and what you learn. And then I always realize I'm not where I'm supposed to be or want to be, because I'm not doing what those successful people are doing. And they're not just going to the meetings. Unfortunately, we miss that tight bond of the old days. But this is also lovely. If you can't get this, then you stick to this. And coming back, and you're so fired up and excited, and then you realize if you want to be successful, really successful, you have to pull up your socks and just do it. Thanks.
Thanks, Nancy.
Ansi. Debbie.
Yes, recognition. I've got something to recognize everybody now today. Isn't that fantastic? You're all doing so well. It's brilliant. The little things that I'm sending out, I hope you are sending them out to your people who aren't, like I send out to everybody who's not on the actual group chat. And I'm getting such lovely results back, even if it's just a chat. I mean, my lady from Germany, she contacted me. My lady from down the road, who sometimes buys, sometimes doesn't, she contacted me. So there's a whole lot of things. So it's just a connection, even if they don't go and buy. It's just a connection. But, you know, I sent this out this morning. And when I looked, and our PV's gone up by 500 PV just from about 2 o'clock until now. I've just had a look now. And you won't believe it, but it's true. At least 4 of the orders that went in was full motion. And that is what I sent out this morning. So, yeah, keep it going. Sean, you having an amazing week, months already. Jenny Peace coming on board. I'm so excited. I really am excited. So I can see things happening there. And Linda V's doing very well as well. And Jenny Holiday, you're doing fantastic. All these people just suddenly springing up and starting to buy. That's wonderful. So just keep it up and we'll have a very good month. Mandy, you had a good start to this month. Well done. And see, I didn't look at yours, sorry, but I know you usually start the month with a bang. So do you know what your PV is, Hans?
Oh, no, I haven't been on it today.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's looking very good. Well done, guys.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Right, we've got just about 3 minutes left. John, can you talk us into next week?
Yes, I think, Sean, thank you very much for getting that tape sorted out there. It's exactly what I wanted. And also to bring back a little bit of that enthusiasm that we had before. And the only, someone once said, how do you regenerate that enthusiasm? I really believe that getting new people started is probably the main key of enthusiasm. It's when you've had the drought for such a long time that you seem to get into a bit of a rut. So we're going to go out there. I think this summit could not have happened at a better time, and we'll come back all refreshed there. And those of you who are traveling there, it's Journey Mercies. Keep safe on the roads. We'll probably have one more of these meetings
Or in
next
the
week.
skies.
Or in the sky. But we'll either meet at the top or on the beaches of the world. Thank you, Sean. Thanks for everyone for coming tonight. And we'll put this tape out to all of our team. Thank you, Sean. Thanks, everyone.
Good.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
Thanks, everyone.